welcome. My name is Christina from Empowered Creator. I am a mindset and conscious manifesting teacher and coach, and this is my YouTube channel. Here I talk about all things law of assumption, mindset, conscious manifesting, the quantum universe, and a lot more. And my goal is to simplify everything without the fluff. So if you guys like this content and you would like to see more of it, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, like it, share it, and stick around. Also, if you need help with your specific situation, I offer one-on-one coaching as well as custom subliminals for whatever needs you may have. I also have some self-study courses about manifesting your specific person. So if you're interested in any of these services, the links are below in the description box. Click on them and they're going to take you to my website. With all that being said, let's dive into today's video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how to break no contact with your specific person, specifically how to manifest them to break no contact with you, if you're currently in no contact with them for whatever reason. And I'm going to explain how you can do this in 3 simple steps. So this is what I'll be discussing in today's video. Stay tuned. So I know that a lot of you guys who are manifesting a specific person are currently in a no contact situation, which might have been your choice, it might have been their choice, it might have been a mutual decision, a mutual agreement, or there might have been an argument, a misunderstanding. There are many different scenarios, but I do understand that many of you who are in no contact actually want that no contact to end. And also, from the many people I coach and the many people I talk to, a common theme that always emerges is that everyone wants their SP to be the one to break the no contact. Usually people prefer to manifest their SP to reach out to them as opposed to them reaching out to their SP. Although, under certain circumstances and within the right state, and if it's coming from inspired action, it's not actually the end of the world if you end up reaching out to your SP. However, this is not the point of this video and this is beyond the scope of this video. This video is all about how you can manifest your SP to break no contact, to reach out to you so that you can restart communication and you can restart your relationship. And I'm going to give it to you in 3 steps. So without further ado, step number 1 is probably the step that you most commonly hear about. And that is the process of conscious creation. It's the process of deliberately creating the reality that you want in imagination first, in your head first, and saturating yourself with the idea that your specific person wants to contact you, is going to contact you, you can expect contact from them, you can expect them to break no contact, and so on. And how you do that is up to you. It varies from individual to individual. A lot of people prefer to visualize. Other people prefer to affirm. Other people prefer to script. Other people prefer to do inner conversations. Other people prefer to meditate. Choose the method or methods that work best for you, that come most naturally to you and feel the best to you. And practice them a couple of times a day, maybe 2 to 3 times a day, until you reach the feeling every time that yes, I'm going to have my desire, or yes, I know I have my desire, or yes, I know my desire is done. For most people, that translates into a feeling of relief, reassurance, gratitude. Perhaps for some, it might be excitement or bliss. Yet for other people, it might feel like calmness. It might feel like a neutral feeling. Any of these feelings or anything similar to that is a good feeling to have. And it shows you that your inner practice has worked in putting you into the state of the wish fulfilled. If in that moment you're feeling good, if in that moment you're feeling reassured, if in that moment you're feeling confident and you know that you can positively expect your desire to come to your 3D, you can positively expect your SP to break no contact with you and to reach out to you, that means you've put yourself into the state of the wish fulfilled. Step number 2 is what we call the mental diet. And that is your thoughts, your state, your assumptions, your perceptions, your beliefs, your expectations that you have throughout the day and day after day about your desire and about your manifestation. So you do step number 1 a couple of times a day. You do your inner practice to deliberately and purposefully put yourself in the state of the wish fulfilled. But then the rest of the day, of course, you're going to go about your life. However, that doesn't mean that you are dropping the state that you have created within, or at the very least, your goal is to sustain the state to the best of your ability throughout the day, as much as you can, for as long as you can. And of course, I get that there's going to be wavering, there's going to be doubts popping up. That is okay, that is normal to an extent. And that is why you want to be practicing a mental diet throughout the day and day after day, to do your best to maintain that state of the wish fulfilled as best as you can. Now, the way I prefer to do the mental diet is a little deeper than what is often taught in manifesting channels. And this is what I advise my coaching clients to, because I think the most important thing about the mental diet is to actually start transcending your old patterns and anything that may be holding you back from your old self, from your old version, from your old story. Undoubtedly, you are going to have some reasons within you telling you why your SP is not going to reach out. Maybe you think they're stubborn. Maybe you think that they hate you. Maybe you think they're not attracted to you. Maybe you think they don't care about you. Whatever these reasons are that your ego mind is giving you, these are the reasons that are actually sabotaging your manifestation from coming in. And these are the things, these are the stories that you want to overturn. So start observing these thoughts, start being aware of these thoughts when they come in, whether they come in as thoughts or as doubts or as a feeling or a knot in the stomach or whatever they come in as. And start disentangling them and deconstructing them to find out where they're coming from and how you can overcome them in favor of stories that actually serve you and that actually align with what you want. So for example, if you think that your SP is not going to reach out because they're not attracted to you, let's give that example. Why do you think your SP is not attracted to you? Could it be because you don't feel attractive within yourself? Could it be something in your self-concept that tells you you're not lovable, that you're not wanted, that you're not welcome in people's lives, that you're not prioritized, and so on? And once you pinpoint that and you pinpoint where your story comes from, your negative story comes from, you start deconstructing it and constructing a new story instead. And you can affirm for it, you can have inner conversations for it, you can use any method you want for it, or you can just simply reason with yourself as to the reasons why it is not so, it is not the case. You are actually lovable, you are actually wanted, you are actually chosen, prioritized, you're very, very attractive, and so on. Step number 3, and this is where a lot of people stumble on, is make sure you still live your best life. Make sure your life doesn't revolve around your manifestation. Make sure you're not putting your life on hold, waiting for your manifestation to come in, and make sure you put your focus and your attention on all areas of your life, on your goals, on your dreams, on the things that you're hoping to achieve, on the things that you need to work on things that you want to do, things that give you joy, surrounding yourself with people that give you joy. In other words, living a full life, a life that fulfills you and helps you feel wholesome and happy, and that your SP and your manifestation of your SP is just one part of your life, but not your entire life. When we make one manifestation, whether that's SP or any other manifestation, the center of our lives, the story we're telling our subconscious is that this is the key to my happiness. If I don't have that, I'm not going to be able to be happy. And when you tell yourself that story, essentially you're putting so much importance on that manifestation that you end up building a ton of resistance around it. And that actually makes your manifestation harder to come in because you end up looking for it, you end up stressing out about it, you end up looking for movement all the time, you end up overthinking it, overanalyzing the 3D, spiraling all the time, and you're torturing yourself. You're not having a good time, you're not living your best life, you're not happy, or at least as happy as you can be day after day, and the manifestation process ends up becoming work, it ends up becoming torture for you, it ends up becoming something that makes you suffer and gives you stress and makes you upset, when it's actually supposed to be fun and pleasant, and it's supposed to be something that enhances your life and adds to your life and to your happiness, but doesn't substitute your whole life and doesn't constitute your whole happiness. So step number 3, also very, very important, don't skip it. Live your best life. Yes, manifest your SP. Yes, shift your states to the state of the wish fulfilled. Yes, have the positive expectancy that they're going to come in, but don't neglect yourself. Don't neglect to take care of yourself. Don't neglect to take care of the other people you love and of your life and of giving yourself your best life. After all, this is what you're here for. You're here to live the best life for yourself, for nobody else. With all that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I intend that this has helped. As always, I very much appreciate you guys being on this channel, watching this content. I love making this content for you. And as always, I look forward to seeing you all at the next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.